Good morning, I'm Professor Arvind Sahay. I'm the faculty coordinator for our program on pricing for profit. This is a program that we offer to managers and executives who would like to learn about how to price better for their companies. So what does the program cover? Who should come on this program and what will they get out of it? So let me start with the first one. What does the program cover? Essentially, it's about understanding how to do pricing, why one should do a particular kind of pricing at a particular point in time. What are some common mistakes that people make in pricing? What are some tools in pricing, like two-part pricing or dynamic pricing or promotions or responding to price changes by the competitor and so on. So that constitutes the content of the course. I will come back to the content a little bit more, a little bit later, once I talk about who should come on this program. So who are the people who should come on the program? You might say that it should only be finance managers or it should only be marketing managers and so on. But the reality is this program is meant for people who are doing pricing, but not only for those people. Incidentally, we should realize that people who do pricing can come from marketing, they can come from finance, they can come from accounting, they may even be production people. Different companies have different ways of doing pricing. So the background of people who do pricing can be different. So I would encourage all of those people who are involved with pricing in any way, regardless of whether they come from a marketing, finance, production, or any other background, to think of this program. The other thing that I would like to talk to you about is what is the importance of getting pricing right. In my experience, a lot of companies tend to do pricing either by seat of the pants or as a reaction to competitive pricing or on the basis of a cost plus approach. What we would cover in this program essentially is that pricing is not just about these aspects, cost plus or competitor based or seat of the pants. Pricing is about getting the right point of the price that the customer is willing to pay to the company. And for that, it is important to understand what is the value that the customer pays, that the customer puts, that the customer thinks about my product. So we will approach pricing from the perspective of customer value. And that indeed is the way that we start off the program, where we figure out what is the value that the customer puts on our product relative to that of the competition. Once we get a sense of what is the value that the customer puts on our product or service relative to the competition, then we start looking at different approaches to pricing. Given that this is the value that the customer puts on our product or service relative to the competition, what are my options? Should I be doing fixed pricing? Should I be doing two-part pricing? Should I be doing dynamic pricing? Should I be doing tactical pricing? Promotions, discounts, how should I frame my discounts? And in doing so, I also do need to make sure that I cover my costs. We will spend a little bit of time understanding what relevant costs are to a pricing decision. Sometimes finance and accounting people tend to use classic finance and accounting to do pricing, which may not be the right way in many occasions, because there are a lot of times where costs may be thought of as some costs and may not be relevant to the pricing on that particular occasion. And very frequently, the product might get shot down simply because the way in which we have analyzed costs for that particular pricing decision is not quite correct. So having covered how the customer puts value to my product relative to the competition, having covered what are the different options of pricing that are available, and having looked at what are the relevant costs to a pricing decision, then we will start looking at particular pricing decisions that one needs to take in real life, whether they are responding to the competition, whether they are long-term pricing, whether they are pricing a new product. The new product might be a variant, it might be a new to the world, and so on. And then we will close off by looking at some of the implementation issues in pricing. It's not sufficient to simply say that, okay, this is the price that I want my product to be at. This is the price that, or this is the approach. One also needs to roll it out in the marketplace. Rolling it out in the marketplace might involve looking at dimensions related to the distribution channel, dimensions related to the sales force, dimensions related to legal aspects, pricing in a rollout, and so on. So I hope that gives you a flavor for what we are looking at in this particular course that we have put together for executives. What are the pedagogical tools that we will use in this? At IIM Ahmedabad, the case method is a dominant pedagogy, so obviously we will be using a lot of cases. We will also use some presentations, we will use some hands-on sessions, and for this year, for the first time, we might actually also use a simulation. So I invite you to come to the program. The program is scheduled in August. We are looking forward to getting a mix of participants from many different industries. The learnings from this particular program are applicable across industries, whether it is FMCG or airlines or hotels or manufacturing or automobiles or hospitals or services. It doesn't matter. We will be looking at examples from all of these as we do program, and learnings will be there for people across industries. So I invite you once again to come to the program and take advantage of the program to get the pricing at a level in your company that enhances the profitability for the firm that you work for. Please do remember that a 1% increase in your realized price can lead to a change in profitability by as much as 11%. Thank you very much.